What did the cast of Wicked say while playing Riichi Mahjong? It's time to try and maybe call a G. I think I'll try and take the circle 3. Kiss Riichi bye, we're Tanya, I decree. Because I am a clown, can't I make you understand? You really should go for a Mangan. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. In what should surprise no one, I would like to tell you now that in 5th grade, I was in a production of The Wizard of Oz, and yes, I did play a munchkin. Now, you're probably asking yourself the only possible follow-up question, were you in the Lollipop Guild? No, I was not. I did not get to do a solo as a part of the Lollipop Guild, and you know that I still have a chip on my shoulder. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Let's get into the game in the Jade Room here. Starting off with 1 Dora, none pizza, left beef. Okay, nothing to write home about. Would be awesome if, you know, the inspirational winds that stir in your heart from listening to musical theater, if that could translate to the tiles that we see on the table. But hey, if that's not gonna happen, that's not gonna happen. Can't have our cake and eat it too. How am I doing today? Oh, what do? I mean, I was thinking about, you know, the 1's probably. We really want to keep the 5, but maybe keeping the 1 there was fine because we could have thrown the white dragon, 1 of circles, a relatively beef safe enough tile. You know, we don't have to go immediately defense mode. Maybe Celtic Guardian can spend a little bit of time in face up attack position, maybe not face down defense position. How am I doing outside of the game? Last night I was watching some live League of Legends, and it just goes to show you, like, you can't judge people, because I have to admit, for some ignorant periods of my life, 5th grade and beyond, I was like, oh, you're gonna watch the Super Bowl? Cringe, you know what I mean? Like, oh, please, I'm so sophisticated. I don't watch the Super Bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all right, the 5 of circles needs to become something. I'm sorry to put all this pressure on the 5 of circles, but you need to apply yourself. You need to get it at least into like a good vocation. You need to draw into the 4 or the 6 of circles. Is this Tanya? No, I'm not a Tanya clown today. I'm not a Tanya clown. I'm saying if the president does Tanya, they are not a clown. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like a pure double sequence in the character suit, that doesn't seem good at all. Am I just keeping these to throw later? I guess so. That's not terrible with it necessarily. It's not good either. I'll tell you that much. Last night I was watching some live League of Legends. And how am I gonna on one hand scoff if you're watching the Super Bowl, and on the other hand I'm cheering while in bed watching on my phone, being like, that flash was amazing. You know what I mean? Glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Wait, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. What am I, Monster House? Dan Harmon, Rob Schraub. Okay, a CrossFit's gonna call the Riichi. This is a deal of Riichi. Now, don't get me wrong. I would have loved if my hand became literally anything, but I don't know if you see this, Mr. Krabs. We're in the Boulevard of Broken Dreams right now. We have nothing but sadness and despair in our hand right now. What are we? Nominee storyline from Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories? How was the rest of my Wizard of Oz experience? It wasn't bad. It was kind of like, you know, did I feel good about being a munchkin? No, of course not. You're in 5th grade, if you can imagine, right? You're in 5th grade. You want to be taken more seriously as an adult. You just made it through elementary school. Now, I know some places they do elementary school is 1 through 5th grade, but my school was like, elementary school was 1 through 4, then it's like 5 through 8, and then it's like 9 through 12. So 4 years per school. And I thought that was fine. You know, I don't have any qualms about that now in my adult life. What do I throw here? I think this is fine. Kiefer Sutherland. We're just trying to get into exhaustive draw without making any enemies here in East 1. But like, you want to be treated like an adult, you know, even though you're like 10 years old or whatever. You're like, hey, I just made it through elementary school. I have a locker now. I in middle school, I can handle the responsibility of shepherding myself from class to class, and to be labeled a munchkin. This is This is a fate worse than death, folks. That's not true, but it's so dramatic. But it's just, it's not what you like. And it's like, oh, and then the 8th graders are like, oh, you're just a munchkin. And I'm like, I'm not a munchkin, I'm an adult. And this is why we can joke about this all we want, but if you call me a munchkin in the comment section, enjoy the ban, okay? Make sure the door doesn't hit you on the way out. That's not true, but I don't know. I honestly don't know how I'll react. If someone calls me a munchkin in the comments, and please don't, please reference the fact that it's a munchkin in the context of Wizard of Oz. Don't just call me a munchkin like without the context of Wizard of Oz. That's not right. I don't know how I feel. What am I most offended by? Oh, that's a great question. That's a great question. Why am I telling you this? You're gonna just use this information against me. I mean, no, not really, but I'm very self-conscious by comments like, well, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I also at the same time can kind of rationalize my way of like, oh, if people say this about me, then, that's kind of okay. I'm very like, oh, Yusong loves attention. I don't like being accused of the fact that I like attention. Why? Because it's true. Take me back to the, okay, sorry. I was messing around with my OBS settings. I apologize for that. Oh yeah, you say, hey, I really love watching your videos to go to bed with. They're really calming. You know what I mean? All right, Left Lord, you got the fastest Tanyo in the East. That's fair. That's fair. I don't like being accused of the fact that I love attention. Why? Because it's true, baby. You grow up an only child. Your parents aren't around as much because they're both working. You're joining the middle school musical because you want someone to pay attention to you. Oh, it's too real. Oh, it's getting too real. Okay, oh my goodness, that is actually the nut draw. Genuinely the nut draw. If the game would have allowed me to talk to yap away for a few moments longer, genuinely the nut draw was another 9 of characters. Now, what are our 5 shapes? This is our pair. I think there's a world where we draw into a 3rd one and then things get omega spicy, okay? Like we're 17 minutes into a Sean Evans interview on Hot Ones. This is when things get really, really spicy. Now at Crosslord, world's most obvious flush in the bamboo suit. They have to throw a red 5 in order to make it happen. I mean, I don't like that. You know what I mean? I would, maybe the time is right to throw away our 4 of bamboo. Wow, they're even throwing away honor tiles. It's pretty spooky. Do we still have the opportunity to throw this away? I'm gonna go for it. If they Ron me, they got it, but it's literally just an open half flush right now, right? It's only 2 Han, and I say only 2 Han as if 2 Han hasn't been the deciding factor in a lot of the games that we played recently, but it's only 2 Han right now. It's only a game, why you have to be mad? All right, I mean, this is also interesting. It's not good, but it's interesting. Like, if we draw into 8 of bamboo, we are into Tenpai. If we draw into, I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, can't I make you understand? This hand is a little bit risky. I'm through with keeping bamboo. I mean, the reason that I like musical theater so much is I think because I think it was after I was in the Wizard of Oz, but I did see like a traveling production of Wicked. It's a great show. It's genuinely an absolute bomb. The jokes are funny. I mean, it was a different time, you know what I mean? Because now it's like, oh, hang on. Right Lord calls the Riichi. Am I scared? No, I push with the green dragon all day. Okay, it's fine. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was scared. We don't have to lie about it for much longer. I was absolutely scared. Right Lord's gonna Riichi Sumo Ipatsu. Oradora! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, like, we at least don't pay out the dealer penalty. Right Lord takes a healthy lead. How are we in last place? What did we even do wrong this game? Okay, all right, this is not good, but it's okay. I mean, it's not good. We'd love to draw into another white dragon or a green dragon here. It's okay, because there's a joke that really is unfair in Wicked, because it's like, at the start of the song Popular, or what is the song? It's like Loathing, unadulterated loathing. Hey, welcome. Hey, gather around. You thought this channel was about Riichi Mahjong? I'm about to surmise a joke in Wicked while giving you the appropriate context. Strap yourselves in. Make sure your seatbelts are on. Story's going freaking Mach 5 speeds. It's like Glinda the Good Witch. is like dearest momsicle and popsicle. Like she's that kind of person. She's calling her parents pet names because she's affable. She's never had to deal with that many challenges, and she's trying to. You can hear it. She's like, oh my roommate is very peculiar. Trying not to say anything rude. And then Alphaba, the witch, who's actually able to do magic, who has felt a lot of prejudice in their life, is like, oh, dear mom and dad, my roommate is blonde. And it's a vicious joke, folks. It is a vicious joke. It was a different time. Now, what do I want to throw here? I think I'm gonna keep the red 5 no matter what. So I'm gonna take this perfect Ishan 10. Why did I con there? Because I'm a freaking gamer, okay? I'm genuinely not scared. Kiss me goodbye. I'm defying gravity. I'm through accepting limits, okay? Oh, and there it is. Oh, and there's a really good tempai. So what do we have right now? This is actually a really strong hand. We're in the dealer seat. We'd obviously like to stay there if we can. We have red dragon, red 5, Dora as well. Sometimes I stay up playing Riichi Mahjong. Some nights I stay up ignoring the fact that the red 5 is sometimes also the Dora tile. It's confusing. Don't get me wrong. It's confusing because, it's already shining because of the fact that it's inherently a red 5. But you have to recognize that it also is the Dora sometimes. Okay, we could have kept the Southwind there and have gone on a single tile wait for the Dora. That's too greedy. Come on, what am I? First year investment banker at Goldman Sachs? Now, if we draw into another 5 of bamboo, I will never emotionally recover from that. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? I've shared a lot today about my weaknesses. Much like the grass type, I'm also weak to fire. I don't like fire. A cross-sword, white dragon, 1 Dora. Okay, pretty spicy. They threw away a 5/6 shape as well, so I got to assume that their hand, if they're not already in Tenpai, they're like extremely close to Tenpai. Oh, do you have a flush? No, my dealer seat. Did I give him 2 Dora? No, they had 2 Dora. I didn't give him squat. Very glad that that's the case. I'm still in last place. What did I do wrong? All right, 2 pairs in our hand. Not necessarily pairs that we like to see. Dude, this hand, 3 pairs in our hand? We're in East 4, that's still a useful, oh my, I should have maybe thrown the 9 of bamboo. Okay, I mean, if you're gonna get, 7 pairs. Holy smokes, folks. It's actually 7 pairs of clock right now. Do we ever start pawning? You have to consider for a moment in your mind's eye the possibility of the purple pixels of the pawn button or the blue pixels of the pawn button. Do you ever do that? No, because the 5 of circles is never gonna come out, right? There's 1 5 of circles left in the entire game. It is the red 5. Okay, Right Lord calls a con. Your Shadow Realm Gaming? I have 2 Dora now. Or I have at least Animal Crossing 1 Dora now. Okay. I throw away the 9 of bamboo because it's already been discarded once. Green Dragon isn't looking that great either. And I'm looking like a fool with my pants on the ground. Green Dragon isn't looking that good either. But just imagine for a second the sheer evil delight we will take. I'm sure there's a word in German for this. It's, taking delight in having a zuzzy wait in Riichi Mahjong. There's a lot of languages outside of English that have a finer nuance to describe, the tannins of real life. Anyway, just imagine if we could wait on the green dragon. That would be simply nasty. I mean, the English language does have things like nasty, so, we're not doing that bad. What do I think is the most beautiful word in the English language? Didn't Mark Twain or somebody say like door hinge? No, that's not it. It's like, but like there's like a door hinge rhymes with orange. That's why it's fresh in my brain right now. But didn't Mark Twain or somebody say something like, oh, the most perfectly procured English phrase is like raindrop pedicure or something. You know what I mean? It's just like a aesthetically pleasing. No, but it's like orally pleasing. This is phrasing, but you know what I mean? It hits the ear nice. Now I don't know what that phrase is. Could it be Riichi Pinfu 2 or Dora? I don't know. That certainly hits my ear very nice. Just even thinking about that, it fills me with a sense of glee. I should let you know that you know, in case you wanted to start making Riichi Mahjong song parodies, here's how I do it, okay? And I don't know if I could. Oh, this is a triplet. Oh, this is a triplet. And I think it's safe because you've thrown a 3 and a 9. I don't think you're going for a flush. And I don't think I can go for all triplets. Why? Because I'm not about to throw the Dora tile. You know what I'm done with playing Mahjong because I just got so owned. I mean, that's Inside Sushi. It's safe. Literally, I feel like 90% of the time that is a safe tile. I feel like 90% of the time that is genuinely a safe tile, folks. Oh, go ahead. It's not like I wanted to play this round anyway. Go ahead and pawn the red dragon. I'm tilted. He's so effing tilted. He's unbelievably tilted, folks. What do I think is the most beautiful word in the English language? Do I have any words that particularly, you know, I do like the word rococo. I do like the word rococo. I believe it describes like a period in French history or something, but I just like that the word rococo is fun to say. You know what I mean? I like that's pretty much it. That's the only word that comes to mind. Like, oh my god, that's so aesthetically pleasing, or just like nice and a fun word to say. I'm not much of a poet. I think like, you know, I think people think about poetry. Oh, it's a poem. It's easier than writing a story because it's so fast. I can just kind of hit the enter key intermittently, and then now I suddenly have a poem. That's not, I mean, it's like, you know, to each one's own. This is disgusting, by the way. For an early Riichi, this is your hand. Genuinely, this is your dealer Mongon. I'm in last place. I'm also, but poetry is not easy. I think it takes a lot of, if you want to be a good poet, okay? And I'm looking at you, the Urban Outfitters poetry anthologies from poets that will not be named, talking about digging for honey deep inside me. And that's not even, I wish that was more of a joke than it was. Red 5 Dora Tanya. I mean, this is, whoa! Riichi, Red 5. I'm gonna wait 1 round. I'm gonna wait, the one piece is real. I'm gonna wait 1 round just in case our hand can improve. Or if we sumo this hand, it's sumo Red 5 Dora. That's fine. I mean, I would have loved Riichi Sumo Ipatsu, but if, yeah, I'm just gonna slam the like and subscribe button here. So, could have maybe improved our hands somewhat, but you know, that's fine. A crossword. How dare you? You are sitting in 2nd place. You're doing fine right now. You are in the Lollipop Guild, okay? I am not even near the Lollipop Guild. I can only hope for a better future for my children, that one day maybe they, through education or whatever paths they take, can rise up in the social strata into the Lollipop Guild. We're hoping to sumo here, folks. We're hoping for an Oradora. We're hoping for the cows to come home. We're hoping for a lot of things right now. I also should tell you this. The ELO right now is looking terrible. Are you sitting down? I need to tell you some bad news. We played a lot of Riichi Mahjong on stream recently because of our sponsored streams that we've been doing. Thank you so much to everyone that, you know, hung around for those. It made it a really fun experience, don't get me wrong. But you know what wasn't fun? Losing so abysmally that I'm scared to show you my ELO at the end of this game if we're not in 1st place. I mean, okay, you're gonna make me manifest right now. You're gonna make me the secret my way into 1st place. Okay, right, Lord, dealin'. I'm pushing that energy out into the universe. If we do not draw into a 3 of characters, what can I pray for? If you stand for nothing, Burr, who do you fall for? I pray for the 6 of characters. 6 of characters would be nice. We get to set a little inadvertent Suji trap onto the 3 of characters. If someone, maybe someone just calls it chasing Riichi, and unfortunately for them, maybe they call the Riichi with the 3 of characters. They can sense that my early Riichi is not as poignant as Right Lord's last early Riichi was. Hoping that someone runs out of safe tiles soon. I mean, actively wishing misfortune upon the human beings that are sitting behind these 3 avatars around me. Not true, by the way. Not true. Right Lord has discarded nothing but bamboo. Are you in? If Right Lord, I don't even want to speak this into existence, but okay, worst case scenario, Right Lord has somehow cooked themselves into a like flush in the character suit, and that is very, very terrifying to me. But maybe they sense, I mean, maybe they just have 3 copies of the 3 of characters, right? So how do I feel about this? If it's exhaustive draw, I mean, I get 3,000 points for this. But what, you know what's better than 3,000 points? 12,000 points? I'll do a little Sebastian the Crab, under the sea, under the river summoning ritual. Right Lord randomly throws out a 7 of characters. Okay, there's a chance. A chance to sleep, perhaps, perchance to dream as well about a 3 of characters. Come here. There's a 6 of characters? Okay, if I pray that nobody else has 6 of characters or other safe tiles, I need someone to throw a 3 because they're going Suji Gaming. I need them to greed out a little bit because they're like, oh, I want to stay in Tenpai so bad. I'm gonna throw a 3 of characters. I'm gonna mute them before they have a chance to emote. Oh, he did it. Oh my god. If I saw them emote there, I'm never coming back to this game, okay? I'm just oh, Yusong. Hey, I bought this origami crane recently. It has more structural fortitude than your entire mental health. Oh, okay, yeah, good for you. You look happy and healthy, okay? 789 Sanshoku, maybe, with this hand. Oh my god, it's so effing bad right now. Dude, come on. What is this? What is this? Genuinely, like, what is this? What is this? Doors the East Wind? Okay, I'm also just gonna say this, okay? If we could all close our eyes for a second. Hey, dear God. We're gonna reward that. A Crosslord in 2nd place right now. They're not even doing that bad. They emote at the start of the game when I call an early game Riichi, and I haven't done diddly. I haven't done diddly all game. I'm sorry to get a little bit aggressive, but I genuinely did not do diddly all game. And then they're rewarded, even though I was trying my darndest to do Sebastian the Crab summoning ritual. They're the ones that get rewarded. If you know, karma does not have to be real, okay? Karma does not have to be real, but can we at least pretend that it is? It's a nice way to motivate me, particularly, whose you know, entire existence revolves around self-satisfaction. Can we at least pretend that if we do bad things, we might get punished, and that if we do good things, we might get rewarded? So what am I hoping for here? I'm hoping for 7s. 7 of characters, 9 of bamboo. I think I might, oh, no. I have to throw in my 3-4. Okay, I kind of misplayed this something fierce because I think the 5-6 I should have thrown away. I mean, how was I supposed to know that the 2 of bamboo would suddenly become very, very important to me? So we want to draw into a 7 of characters followed by another 7 of characters, or even a 4 of characters. That way we can have Riichi, Pinfu, Sanshoku. I mean, that is one way back into this game. And also, if you are here for a parasocial relationship because you think, wow, this Yusong guy, pretty swell, you know, pretty swell in the grand scheme of things. He's like a pretty chill dude. I'd like to have a beer. You know for a fact that if I Riichi sumo a Sanshoku hand with this, I'm going to be emoting up a storm. Do I ever just chi this for 1 Han? You have a disgusting hand. Sure, I'll chi just for Sanshoku. Don't ron me. Oh my god, can someone stop? Okay, Right Lord's pawning. Okay, what do I want to see here? I mean, I don't even know. I just if it's at all possible, if the fates will allow, if we could just win this one. Don't deal into a flush for Right Lord. I don't even think that Right Lord's going for the world's most, okay, I think they've stumbled into a flush. No! That's bad because we are competing with Left Lord to get out of last place right now. We still have a chance evolution at the dealer seat. Don't get me wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Southwind is really, really good for us here. It's Seat Wind and Prevalent Wind. And Maidenless and Zero Souls and Touch Grass. I mean, I shouldn't be so motivated by revenge, right? I will say this. I will say this. Lately, you know, when I've been pacing around, I mean, this is a very revelatory episode of our Let's Play of Riichi Mahjong here, folks. Oh, we're one tile away from Tenpai. That's kind of nice. Tanyao, Dora, Red 5. We can even call Riichi if we get Super Mario Maker lucky. Yeah, I mean, we can still keep this around, right? We can draw into a 3 of bamboo as well, throw this away, and get into Tenpai for the 7 of bams. That's also a nice thing. I also will just tell you this much right now. No matter how we get into Tenpai, I'm slamming the like and subscribe button. I'm slamming the Riichi button because we need a Mangan to get back into this game, and a Riichi, Tanya, Red 5, Dora hand is exactly what the doctor ordered for that. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. My doctor plays Mahjong. We are not the same. I was watching a Dr. K video. He's a great psychiatrist on YouTube. Healthy Gamer GG. I know it's a silly like channel name, kinda, not really. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I genuinely, I'm seeing it right now, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that. Dude, come on, just, okay, so if we keep that and we throw this, we lose 4 copies of the 3, what do we gain? We gain 3 copies of the 5? I'm just talking about Kyle acceptancy. I don't think that that's right. I don't think that that's right. Genuinely, folks, I don't think it's right to keep that. If you are a math lord, or, if you're just, you know, pretty Gucci main at the game, if you wanna kindly enlighten us in the comment section down below, please feel free to do so about Kyle efficiency there. But I don't think that that's right, because we're throwing away. We can even accept 2 of bamboo here. There's no way that's right to keep the 4 for a chance at pure double sequence. Now, if we draw the 5 of characters, will I scream so loud that I will have to edit it in post? Yes, you have caught me there. Okay, caught me red-handed. Please, I am in disbelief, folks, that our 1 away hand, since like the 4th discard or whatever, I am in disbelief that our hand, this long have we waited and we still have not gotten into Tenpai. Okay, if not this, I think we have to consider, because we're 12 discards in, other people are going to be in Tenpai. We have to consider, unfortunately, folks, cheeing for Tenpai. You've heard of bowling for soup, 6 versus 6, but I don't want to discard a dangereux tile. I don't want to discard a dangerous tile. If that had run me, you would never see me again. You would never see me again, folks. Tanyao, Red 5, Dora. Right Lord's Riichi stick as well. Go ahead. I mean, I don't think I have the luxury of folding here. Okay, I'm watching some spice descend from the heavens. Please deal into me. You can't even play defense now. Called a Riichi in first place. I'm not sure what you intend to accomplish there, besides growing your lead into a unpenetrable margin. Okay, that's kind of a spicy tile. Kind of a spice down, but I have 3 of the 4s. I don't know. Maybe that's also Sushi to the door. Oh, it's just not punished. Why would it be punished? Why would it be punished? Is the question, is the $1 million question that we should be asking. But anyway, watching the Healthy Gamer GG video, and he was like, you know, if you let like, you know, thoughts, the more you think about them, the more space they take up in your mind, and the more they colonize your mind. Like, they can plant a flag there. And I was realizing that you know what was colonizing my mind that was not great? I like, someone, like, you know, in the past reached out to me kind of professionally, and they did it like, oh, of course the Dora isn't. I'm thanks for the Riichi stick. This is the least happy I've ever been to sumo. I genuinely, this is the least happy I've ever been to sumo. I'm relieved, don't get me wrong. I genuinely am relieved, but at the same, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He's mind broken, folks. He's a little bit mind crushed. Red 5 Dora, by the way. Gotta see this. And so, you know what's been colonizing my mind? A revenge fantasy, because I knew that this person had really wronged me, and I have the receipts to back it up. So the next time that they reach out, I could be like, oh, remember when you did this? And I'll be so right. But you know what I realized? This thought has genuinely colonized my mind in a way that I do not enjoy. I know I'm right here, and that's painful almost in a way. I know I'm so right here, and my brain gets so activated every single time because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm so freaking right. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so flipping right. I'm so right all the time. Disgusting hand, by the way. I would just chi into Tenpai here. This is Tanya red 5 Dora Dora. This is a 4-han hand as the dealer. Oh, it's a schmacker. It's an absolute banger. It's an absolute masterpiece of a hand right now. If we draw into 7 of characters, it's Riichi, Pinfu, red 5 Dora Dora, 3-sided weight. It's the most disgusting Tanya hand you've ever seen in your, or potentially Tanya hand you've ever seen in your entire life, folks. I would happily cheat. I'm not gonna waste my shot. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. Do I ever pawn the 5? Oh, that is so interesting. That is so interesting. I don't think I pawned the 5. Do I Riichi here? This Riichi, I'm actually not happy about. I want to wait 1 turn just in case we draw into the 5 of characters. Want to wait 1 round in case we draw the 5, but I don't think we can dilly, and I don't think that we can certainly dally. Okay. I mean, that's better in a way. All right, F it. Now we don't have to discard the Dora. If we sumo on the Dora, it's now a monster of a hand. Oh, a Crosslord. He's so tilted. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. The toxic thoughts have colonized my brain right now, okay? I'm so sorry. I'm about to be toxic. I'm about to be evil. Your boy did not sleep that well last night. Your boy is sick and tired of losing. He is gone, folks. He is gone. Like a true crime, or maybe not a crime novel, but like a crime novel about the horrors of domestic life. I am gone, girl. Okay? Like a movie that Neil Patrick Harris. Oh, great. I would have sumoed on the 7. I would have sumoed on the 7 had I had the resolve to just call Riichi earlier on. Please let me win this one. Oh, no. Okay. 2 of circles getting thrown. It's dangerous because someone could be waiting with a 3-4. Please let me stay the dealer here. I've never needed a dub more than I need this dub, okay? I've genuinely... Right Lord could get a Nagashi Mangon here. All they've discarded are honors and terminals. But here's the thing. Right Lord. You and I both know that Nagashi Mangons are a fleeting dream. Those simply do not come true, folks. Could always sumo on the Dora. All the 8's gone? Of course not. Why would I ever think that, you know, we could lead someone into a false sense of security about throwing the 6 of characters? No, okay. If we don't win this hand, I'm bargaining. I'm going through the stages of grief right now with God, okay? If we don't win this one, can I ask for a simple consolation that we get into exhaustive draw and we get to remain the dealer? That is at least a possibility here. Okay, if we don't win this one, I ask of you, oh great Zeus, can no one else win if we don't win? I'm scared to do the Sebastian the Crab thing. Last time I made a Crosslord's dreams come true. Okay, please, Right Lord, please deal in. Oh, they're hesitating too. Oh, they're hesitating. They want to stay in. Woo! I'm not gonna emote on Right Lord. They don't deserve that. They're not the one that deserve. They just gave the. Okay, that's really based. I need to. I need to see what they had in the logs. Oh my goodness! It was so Jover for a second, but we are so back, folks. This is a defensive half flush, by the way. I didn't like the look of my starting hand. Defensive half flush. If things don't go well, if someone else calls a Riichi, we have a gazillion and a half safe tiles to throw. We can also just accept as many copies of the Dora as we could possibly want. Welcome to the Riichi Mahjong All You Can Chi buffet. And people have pointed this out in the past, but why do I call it the pawn and shi buffet? It's because in Mandarin, the word for eat, to eat, the verb for to eat is ch, which is like spelled phonetically chi, I guess. And so I like that the all you can pawn and shi buffet has a nice little double meaning for me. It tickles me every single time. Yeah, didn't think that I was getting some secret linguistic jollies with these Riichi Mahjong videos. I mean, okay, why am I so calm now? And I'm a little embarrassed to admit it. I'm a little bit embarrassed to admit the sheer, like, sovereignty this game has over my mental, but the reason that I'm doing fine now is because I'm no longer losing the hardest I've ever lost. You know what I mean? Oh, holy smokes. Leftwood repping the Kiki's delivery service Riichi bet. I mean, I could throw the Dora here, right? Why throw the Dora? Why throw the Dora? Right Lord discarded the Southwind after they called Riichi. Why throw the Dora? Just don't, because Right Lord could still win off of the Dora. You do not want to give them a chance back into the game. Although, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay. Oh, Right Lord, I can't bear to watch this. If this deals in, I can't bear to watch this. Why is someone pausing? Oh, okay. A Crosslord did not want to draw potentially a dangerous tile, but they're hesitating. This is such a risky maneuver. Wow, 2 of bamboo, not even remotely a safe tile. I mean, they're thinking 3 threes of bamboos are gone. I like that, right? There's the phrase for this is one chance. There's a 1 chance that you have the 3 of bamboo, because there's only one Kyle left in the entire game. You go for the 1 chance there. Okay, 5 of bamboo. Holy smokes, that passes. Okay, Left Lord is gonna sumo here. We pay out a small dealer penalty. Fine. This hand could have been scarier had this been a 7-8-9. Oh, I don't even want to think about that. The Sanshoku full outside hand monster. And we schmoove into South 4. I genuinely cannot believe that we genuinely cannot believe that we won that one. I have a feral need to see what was in Right Lord's hand then and there. That fateful day. Okay, what do we want to draw here? So 4 of bamboo would be nice, and then followed by a 2 of characters or an 8 of characters. You know what? I'll just, if you'll have me, I'm gonna request an 8 of characters because 2 of characters is a little bit spicy, right? It's close to the Dora. 3 of characters wouldn't even be that bad in this hand, don't get me wrong. And if it makes you happy, then why the heck are you so sad? I guess there's 2 schools of thought here. We could either accept the Dora, like hold this to accept the Dora, or we could just throw it away because it is a dangerous tile, because it is close to the Dora. So yeah, you know what? This is Tenhou, folks. Welcome to Tenhou. We still have 2 safe tiles, which is really, really nice. Right Lord, weird, right? They're cheating into a 1-2-3. They're not going for a half flush in the character suit. Left Lord with the Riichi, okay. Stops me in my tracks, that's for certain. What do I have that's safe to throw? I mean, the Westwind is kind of nasty, right? Westwind kind of gives Left Lord, Prevalent Wind, so I don't love the idea of doing that. 4 of circles, showing itself to be a safe Kyle. Dare I push a little bit? Or do I Mondo effing fold? Oh, that's so tough is the problem. I'll throw a 4. They just threw a 4. I'll throw a 4. We could still get back into Tenpai, by the way. I wasn't in love with we didn't need to stretch this 4, 5, 6, 7 into 2 shapes either. You would have 2 chains, but 2 shapes. Right Lord, do you have a half outside hand? I have no idea what Right Lord's going for. It would not surprise me in the least if they had, like a, okay, we can't throw that. That's the kiss of death. What do I throw right now? I mean, I could go Suji Gaming, or I could just huge fold. We're in first place right now. Let's huge fold. These other gamers, they have to fight tooth and nail to try to get out of here. 7 of bamboo is not a safe tile. Wow, it's anyone's game. Oh my goodness, it is anyone's game, folks. Right Lord remains the dealer. Oh, wow. And do I emote on them? No, don't be toxic. Oh, but I want to. Want to know how I got these scars? All right. This hand goes nowhere fast, right? This is one of the worst starting hands I've ever seen. This is one of those heartbreakers where maybe you just go for the defensive half flush even though you have literally nothing else to back it up. Okay, guess I can throw away some of my some of my more redundant terminal tiles. Keep some honors in case someone else calls a Riichi. The good thing about folding when you're in first place is that, you know, worst case, you might end in second. Or like, horrible case, you might end in third if things really don't go well. But folding in first place is a nice thing to do. Now, because all you want to do in Riichi Mahjong is avoid fourth place. The bad news about folding is that it's not spicy. You know what I mean? It doesn't get the people going. It's not a Super Bowl halftime show. It is a Sunday brunch. Okay. And don't get me wrong, Sunday brunches can be very exciting, especially when you're talking to me, an intellectual. What do you think do you believe in fate? Ooh, see that? Huh? Now we're really getting into things. As human beings, you and I, talking over mimosas. I can't believe that a mimosa exists. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we put orange juice and alcohol in it. Apparently it tastes great. That's real. Is that what a mimosa is? I genuinely, I've never been to a party, okay? I genuinely do not drink. Therefore I must think. No. This is one tile away from Tenpai. I suppose it's fine. I mean, we could deal in with the 6 of circles, but I wanted to get rid of a more spicy tile. Do we ever call Riichi if we draw into the 5 or if we draw into the 2? I mean, it's such a bad Riichi is the problem. 6, 7, okay. Like some TV shows on HBO that I know. This is a 6, 7 in the middle of our random shapes. Teehee, I'm so random. I am the Penguin of Doom. A Crossler getting slurped on couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Oops. Don't do it, Yusong. You want to so bad. I'm gonna need you to hold back. I'm gonna need you to hold back here. We are one tile away from Tenpai. We are one tile away from Tenpai. This is disgusting, folks. This is absolutely disgusting. What is our one tile that we need? We either need... This actually doesn't help us, I don't think. We need 2 of bamboo, 3 of bamboo, or 9 of bamboo. All those tiles, or 2 of circles. So we have a decent shot at it. Don't get me wrong. We have a decent shot at getting into Tenpai here. What do we want to see? We want to see, I guess 3 of bamboo would be the nicest. We get to wait on a pretty inauspicious or inconspicuous 9 of bamboo. Can't let the evil thoughts. It's really hard because I think I am someone who has a very hard time standing up for themselves. I don't know if you could tell. He was a munchkin in 5th grade, folks. I have a hard time standing up for myself. So when I have revenge fantasies of like, and I know this is like not a very charismatic thing to say, but oh yeah, you don't like to admit when you have revenge fantasies? No one does. Of course not. You think it in the shower of like, oh, I wish I could have said this to that person. It would have been awesome. No one likes admitting that, but you know, it's like, oh my God, I can stand up for myself. That is the addictive part of this gacha game of psychology. That is the addictive part. I know I'm right. And I have a problem with letting that go. But even though I'm so right, you know, even though, ooh, it gets me so amped the way I'm correct, it's not making me happy. You ever engage in an internet argument? Whether or not you win or lose, you're not coming out of there unscathed, okay? You're coming out of there with some having suffered some ad hominem attacks. Even if you win an internet argument, I don't think that you're coming out a better person. You know what I mean? Like, and you can be so right too. That's the problem. You can be so right with it. Hang on. I don't think this tile actually helps us. I don't think this tile actually helps us. Are we still one tile away from Tenpai? Yeah, we are, but it's like really bad. We still need 2 of bamboo. Wait, what? Did I throw away? Have we been 2 tiles away from Tenpai this entire time? All right, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Across is going to win this one with Tanya red 5. Fine. Now it's anyone's game, including my own, okay? If we win with a 1,000 point hand, we can get out of here. Don't let the... Wait. That was South 4! Okay, ignore this. I'm not happy about that either, but Sphere of Will in a normal dress. both extremely apt to what I currently feel. We need to go look at that hand. We need to go look at that hand. Holy smokes. The one that we won, the Baimon or whatever. This was nasty. What happened? What in the world happened here? You technically don't have any safe tiles, but you do though. What happened to good old, oh wow, is this really tough actually? How many 2s are gone? Only 2 2s are gone. I understand that. What happened to good old, inside, like, half Suji? Oh, you're scared I have a, no, I can't have a 4-5. The best I can do is have a 1-2. You have some of the 1s as well? I think this is an okay tile. What else do you have here? This is an okay tile as well. I think this might be your safest tile. The 4 just passed. How many 4s are visible? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4 just passed, right? So you know that I cannot be waiting with a 5-6 in my hand. Can I be waiting with an 8-9? 8-8-8, 9-9. It's likely, but I don't think it's that likely, and it's nowhere close to the Dora. I think that is something that you have to consider in this situation. At least, you know, you didn't deal any of these tiles, but so what were you thinking? How many 4s are gone here? 1, 2. I'm not sure. 3 4s were gone, and you see 2 5s. But you know I'm not waiting with a 7-8 in my hand. I can respect that. You see 3 4s on the table. I get that. But there's no 5s gone. I think this is your best bet. I'm not sure if there's any other. I think this is fine, but it's close to the door. Like I don't know. I mean, but I can't. I literally can't have a 4-5 in my hand. So this is maybe fine. Yeah, if I can't have a 4-5 in my hand, what could I possibly ding you off of? Pair the 3s or a 1-2 weight. And if I have a 1-2 weight, then I don't have Tanya, which I don't, by the way. But this is I can't believe. I genuinely can't believe that. I dealt in here with a green dragon with a 1 of bamboo. No, with this. Oh, because I'm going for the devil's hand. And it's inside Suji. And I make this all the time. And I make this call all the time. And then you sumoed a... Oh, you just sumoed a giant hand here? What was the one that was like the under the sea, under the river? I can't believe this. Oh my god. You draw the 5? Wow. This is disgusting. Oh my god. All right, I mean, you just got the luck's on your side. And you are able to your credit, you're able to skillfully fold here. None of these tiles are that spicy, you know? It's kind of, if you squint your eyes, maybe it's looking like a Nagashi Mangan. I'm looking like a fool with my pants on the ground. That's gonna do it for today's video. You might like me a little bit less. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed the song, you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. Helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos Monday through Friday, stream highlights Saturdays and Sundays. Hey, speaking of, stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel. Hope to see you there. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.